So I'm about the halfway point, or past the halfway point, or at the halfway point of a nice little afternoon mountain hike. And stopped at this pretty little waterfall. Not a bad rest point to get a snack and take it in. And you would think a place like this, a time like this, that you could really be in the moment and appreciate it like you want to. And I do. Yet, there's still part of me right now that's saying, hey Jeff, time to go, let's hurry up. You're at the halfway point, so let's scoot home, because there's stuff to do. Even in this environment, even now, I'm pushed to lose my focus on where I am. I used to tell my athletes when they walk in the gym for training, to be where your feet are. In other words, be present. And I know for me, once I became a dad, part of that is mandatory, right? Because you can only focus on the there and now. But the other side of that is that mentally you're always rushing to get to the next breather, so to speak. Whether it's, when's this crazy kid gonna take a nap, or when are the kids gonna go to bed? Hopefully it's soon. And I get that. That's part of, being a parent. It's, you reach your point oftentimes. I know I do, and it's say, I'm not going to be a good dad much longer if, this craziness goes on much longer than I need relief. But at the same time, it's a pity sometimes that we wish time away, the most valuable thing that we have as humans. We just wish it away. We want it to be done, rather than fighting and searching for something to make that moment worth it. And obviously most times aren't like this, where I am right now. Not for me, even living near the mountains and having access. It's not, I guess this is a little bit of my reality now, but it's not most of my reality. So most of the time the fight is finding, or at least putting the effort in to appreciate even the mundane things, whether it's just another day at work, or picking the kids up from daycare, whatever it is. It's finding a way to appreciate that, because that moment's not, oh, there it went, right? That moment's gone. You're not gonna get it back. We know that. One thing I used to do a lot, and honestly, I have not been as good with it, since I had a family, is kind of questioning, how much emotion does your situation warrant? For example, I live outside of Denver area, and I commute through Denver every morning and every afternoon. The traffic isn't always fun. Well, it's never fun. It's not Chicago bad, but it's not fun. I never like traffic. So it's definitely not beyond me to yell and scream while I'm in traffic, and or a red light that I think is taking too long. And one thing I used to do well, and something I'm trying to remind myself more and more, is to ask yourself, in the big picture, how much does this matter? And more specifically, you put a time frame on it. So you say, hey, Jeff, you're sitting at a stoplight. In a minute, will this matter? Will you ever think of it again in your entire life? No. Then why are you fussing about it? Right? So you can put yourself in any situation and kind of put yourself to the test with that, right? In a minute, will this matter? In 5 minutes? In 30 minutes? In an hour? Will it matter? Like, how much of an inconvenience is it? And at some point, yeah, metric of time, and say, yeah, this is going to matter in a week, this is going to matter in a month, this is still going to matter in a year, this is going to matter forever. Well, then, heck yeah, then it warrants a reaction and some heavy consideration. But if you're fussing or not appreciating something or just kind of acting a fool in a moment because you're rushed or whatever it is, consider what you could be missing or why you're acting the way you are, and have at least try to grasp an understanding of, hey, this is going to pass extremely quickly, and after it passes, I would care less again. In fact, it's never going to cross my mind again. So it's just maybe a way to connect with yourself and maybe hold yourself a little, emotionally accountable, which is never a bad thing, because we got to make them work for it.